Alright guys, so today we're out here at Buzzard's Roost. Well, it used to be called Buzzard's Roost Trail. I guess it's called Rocky Face Knob now. I haven't been here in probably 3 years, and the last time I was here, I vividly remember being completely worn out, no energy, probably 105 degrees outside. Also, I had no water, and I had just honestly a miserable time. Since then, I have acquired an e-bike, which I'm currently on, Marin Alpine Trail E2, and so that should make things a little bit more enjoyable hopefully. We shall see. So yeah, I'd really forgotten about this place until just browsing through Trail Forks today, and I remembered that, wow, I forgot this place existed. Only 20 minutes from Chattanooga. I hardly ever hear about it, but thought I'd come out here and take a little quick video of it and see what's up. It's apparently an 11-mile loop. When you get to the top, you have some nice 360 views. It's directional per day, and I was talking to the guy in the parking lot. He mentioned it's counterclockwise today, which he said is really fun, especially on the back side of the mountain. There's some really good flowy downhill sections. He also said in general there's a lot of technical corners, just technical spots on the trail that can be a challenge to not put a foot down, and today was the first day he's done that. We'll see how difficult that is. Oh, it's nice to be in the woods now. It was honestly pretty hot out there. Probably dropped a good 10 degrees now that I'm in here. So it starts out two-way apparently, according to that sign, and then it's gonna switch to one-way here in a bit. Another thing I'm testing out today are some new wheels. Bought some Race Face bought some Race Face Turbine electric bike specific wheels. So I guess it just has a little bit more durable axle, and maybe the hub has less engagement. So far they've been working out very well. I've hit the rim very hard a couple times over at Walden's. I was experimenting with tire pressures, and I was way too low on tire pressures, so I was pinching front tire and back tire, just ridiculous. But I tried to find where it hit the rim, no sign whatsoever, so these wheels must be pretty strong. Hey man. Hey. Thanks. Pretty sure e-bikes are allowed out here. Hopefully no one has a problem with it. If you can see in the if you can see on the screen of my battery, I only have 65% probably, so hopefully that's enough. I'm gonna try to keep it in boost and see what kind of range that gives me. Yo, buddy.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, I'm passing on the right.
Okay.
Thanks. Oh, I remember the days. I remember the days of having no fun and not being in shape. Well, now I have fun. I'm also still not in shape, but at least I have fun. So far, the trails aren't too technical. I'd imagine it gets a little bit more technical up top, probably some more rocks and whatnot. Ooh, that would be terrible on an acoustic, on an Amish bike, on what else do they call them? I've heard them call them acoustics, I heard them call them Amish, I've heard them call them, what's the name when you're against technology? There's some specific name for that. Up we go! There's a lot of rocks out here. I have double down tires. Swapped those out recently. Really, I'm not that worried about it puncturing before, but with an e-bike, I don't care about the weight at all, and I might as well go double down. So it's still two-way, I guess. I haven't seen where the cutoff is for one-way trail unless I missed it. But it's moving along pretty quick. I've already lost the bar on battery. That's not good. Oh, I almost put a foot down already. That's what the guy challenged me not to do. We'll see what happens. We'll see. Oh, finally have enough tire pressure. If I have my tires back at the pressure they were before, that would have been hitting the rim for sure. Oh man, you know what? I've crossed that same traverse, or the same, like, Jeep trail. I've crossed that same steep trail 5, 6 times now. I bet you put this thing in low gear, keep it in boost, it'll go straight up it. I should try that sometime. That's not to say though that this trail's not fun. But doing a steep hill climb could also be fun. Well, if the right thing's going, I'm gonna guess this is gonna be an unedited video. Probably just gonna get a nice full run. First impressions at Buzzards Roost. Well, dang it, it's not called Buzzards Roost. Odd days. Today is 6/11, June 11. I think 11 is an odd number. I'm not sure if it's a prime number or not. Prime means only divisible by 1 and itself. So yeah, it's a prime number. Man, we're making good time here. I really hope I don't have to run out of battery. At least it'll be mostly downhill on the way back. We'll see what happens. The dude in the parking lot said he lost 40% battery on one lap with a 700 watt-hour battery in boost. So I'm running in boost. I have 630 watt-hour battery. And one other thing I have working up against me is a little hack. I don't know if you call it a hack. Have you ever heard of a company called Peartune? It's sold on a website called e-bike tuner. And what it does is it tricks your bike into thinking it never goes over 13 miles an hour, which in turn makes your bike not have a speed limit. So this thing will assist me to however fast I can pedal. If I can pedal 35 miles an hour, this thing will help me go 35 miles an hour. Hey, that was fun. It's pretty loose out here. fun though. I mean, there's still grip underneath it. It's not just rock. It seems like there's some good compaction underneath. Oh, this would be fun the opposite direction. That's a little double. There's a step down back there. Dang, this thing climbs. I almost wish I had some knee pads and even some long sleeves or elbow pads, because I can already imagine what's going to happen if I crash on this gravel. Oh, that's right. That's right. The last time I was here and had a miserable day, that was part of the problem. I crashed on the descent and it was miserable. Yeah, that's right. It wasn't my fault. Well, who knows if it was my fault, but okay, here's a good corner. Brake control in the corner, uphill corner, e-bike brake control helps a good amount. Yeah, I crashed, but there was a bunch of briars blocking my view and I thought that there was a berm. It turns out the berm just ended and I kind of went straight into oblivion. Dang, this is actually fun. This is fun on the e-bike. Oh, dang it. 1 foot down. Well, kind of failed the challenge that was presented to me. Dang it. I could have for sure gotten that corner too. That's a difficult one. Okay, how in the world? I'm actually starting to get out of breath. Getting exercise on a full power e-bike. So, Barry Smith Trails, which is who I work for now, Barry Smith, he is the one who built this trail probably 5 years ago. And seeing how much rock there is, I don't envy him at all. With how picky I am, I don't know if I would have ever gotten more than 100 foot a day trying to get the trail to have no rocks in it. Oh dang! Oh, I hit the rim. I hit the skid plate. Don't really have much of a skid plate on this bike. I think it's plastic. Thanks a lot, Shimano EPA 01. Plastic skid plate. You know what else is annoying with the Shimano system? Which has happened to me before actually. The freaking battery falls out. And there's no good safety either. The whole entire battery is clipped in with one little tiny clip up by the head tube. And you hit a good bump hard enough, it does a little bit of jolting, and wink, there goes your battery. Like, what in the world? So there is a little bit of an adjustment. I adjusted the set screw as tight as I could. That helps. It still doesn't give me peace of mind. That thing, the only way I feel okay about the battery not falling out is I got some Velcro from Walmart and I just wrapped myself up in a nice tight strap around the battery on the down tube. And since then the battery's never fallen out, but it's kind of a silly thing to have a freaking Velcro strap on a $6,000 bike. Like, come on, Shimano. Come on, Marin. Whatever. I can't complain. I got a really good deal on this bike. There were some killer deals during post-COVID stuff. Everybody knows it. It's not a secret. I've been experimenting with bar height. I have my bar a little bit higher than usual today. Just seeing how that feels. Feels a little bit more comfortable. But some of these steeper climbs, I'm having to kind of lean over the front of the bike more. But we'll see once we start going downhill what it feels like. Right now I can't get a true gauge of it. I'm gonna drop the post up. Can't get my weight back over the bike. You know, there was a time that I hated riding rocky trails, and the only trails I ever hoped to ride were perfectly smooth clay sand in the Northwest with a little bit of loam and maybe a couple of roots. But this is fun. And you know, it's not fun as in the sense that it's smooth and flowy. It's fun as in the sense it's a little bit of a challenge. And when you're on an e-bike that takes care of the challenge for you, it makes it fun. So far, the experience I had out here from the first time 3 or 4 years ago to today is 100% a 180, or a full switch on itself. And the only two differences from that day to today is an e-bike and the temperature outside. So if anything, these trails are probably more rough than they used to be, but they are fun. Man, why are we going downhill all of a sudden? I thought we were on a climb trail. Oh, back uphill. Shift under load. You're trying, it's trying. It ain't no SRAM transmission axis, but it's trying. You see my speed gauge? It thought I was going 13. I was probably going 16. We'll see what happens when I point it downhill. So the first little speed chip they sent me from Peartune for my speed limit delete, it worked perfect for about 1 month, and it started glitching to where it would randomly cut out, and it got to be more annoying, a good amount more annoying than if I had just left it out. So I took it out. Well, I contacted e-bike tuner and I said, hey, this thing's faulty. And they said, is it really? Double check this, double check that. I double checked this and I double checked everything. I'm telling you, it was faulty. So they believed me, sent me a new one. Works perfect so far. Now, has it been a month yet? No. It's been about 2 weeks. However, it has been working flawlessly. So we will see. We'll see what's gonna happen. The place that I've found it the most useful, the most fun, is on a big jump line. Something like Air Supply at Jared's place. Or, oh, I got over it. I did not expect to get over that stupid thing. Dang it, if I have that 1 foot down the whole trail and I was able to get over a freaking log as tall as my tire, that's gonna be ridiculous. But what I was saying is, the times that the speed limit delete helps the most is when you lose speed on a trail that is averaging over 20 miles an hour. So the second I need to speed up, an e-bike is actually worse. But with the speed limit delete, no problem. I'll take it. Dang, this trail's fun. You got some freaking jumps too. Which way am I going? This is just flat out, dude. I could be going way faster than this. Dang it. I should have put in some heavy pedals. Where are we going now? We're turning right. Good thing that little sign's there. I would have for sure missed that. Man, this is fun. There really aren't any features, but like this is mountain biking. To tell you the truth, the amount of mountain biking I do in a ratio compared to dirt jumping or flow trails or machine built trails, mountain biking is like 5% and dirt jumping was like 95%. But with this e-bike, things are about to change. Dang, this is fun. Full out, dude. Full out. It's fast. It is a fast trail. It's supposed to be a nice view at the top too. I don't know how far we are. Are we halfway yet? Are we a quarter of the way? We're turning right this way. Seat down again, more downhill. Not bad, not bad. I'll take it. Couple good berms. Honestly, I'm surprised how good some of these berms are for being built 5 years ago. With how annoying it is to build with rock, the one upside is that the rock's not going to wash away as fast as the nice dirt will. Built-in erosion control, you know? That's what it is. Where are we going now? Oh, I should have just sent it. How are we doing with battery life? We still got 5 bars? It's not 10, but it's 5. I mean, it's not, I think I started with 7, so we're down to 5. The one problem is once you get down to 2, it drastically cuts power. Drastically cuts power. So, hopefully I don't get down to 2. Shift under load, dang it. Ah, I hate that feeling. Well, we're going back uphill now. So I can take a little bit of a breather. That's the funny thing is I end up getting exercise down the hill and relaxing back up the hill. And my upper arm, like my hands get sore before my legs get sore. It's gonna get me a good upper body build. Rather than the big calves, big legs. No one wants big legs. People want big arms. Want big arms? Buy an e-bike. Want big legs? Buy a road bike. You know? That's why road bikers are gay. I better be careful. I don't know who's watching this video. Maybe there's a road biker out there who hates me now. Or loves me. Maybe they're gay. Hold on a second. What are you even saying? Get a hold of yourself, man. Get a hold on yourself. Of yourself. Oh! That's kind of an aggressive rock there. Well, so far I'm going to give this trail system a rating of, so I was going to say 7 out of 10. I might give it an 8 out of 10. It's not because of the features, it's not because of the dirt, it's not because of the type of trail it is, it's honestly because it seems to be pretty well maintained. I went to Walden's Ridge 2 days ago. You literally couldn't ride more than 500 feet without running into a downed tree. So I've run into how many downed trees here? Was it like 3. But there's also been almost no puddles. And there's some other trail systems, there's puddles everywhere. So this is probably a pretty good all-weather, all-time-of-year riding spot that's not dictated by rain or wind or weather, or I mean like temperature. Kind of talking myself in circles here. Don't have much of a plan. Well, so far the funnest part of this trail was exactly what the guy in the parking lot said. So I didn't catch his name, but he said going down the backside of the mountain is just fast and flowy. And he was absolutely right. Now we're still on the backside of the mountain, but we're kind of into the climbing, semi-flat traverse spot. Kind of looking forward to see what kind of view we have up at the top. Oh, you know what I need now? Carbon bars. I need a little bit of vibrocore in my tendons. Oh, dang it. Wait, what? How did it get down in the trail? Did I do that? I'll leave it there anyways. I'm not too confident in leaving it in boost the whole time, because I don't believe with absolute certainty that this thing is not going to actually die. So we're going to keep it safe, keep it in trail mode. The way I have trail mode set up as well is it still has access to the full torque. It just requires a little bit more input from my legs, which will encourage me to exert myself a little bit more. Maybe it'll encourage me to shift down a little bit more. I don't know. Ooh, 4 bars. Man. I'll put it back in boost. I'll put it back in boost a little bit before the top. When I can see the overlook, because see, I want to have enough battery left to where I can go pedal up to the very top. Oh wait, oh dang it. Now I'm in boost again. Man, these buttons are way too easy to push. Oh, I want to have just enough battery to where I can still pedal up to the very top. I think it's kind of a side trail that goes up to a good view, a good overlook. So that could be fun. Man, we're on track to have the longest video on my YouTube channel at this point. I guess we've been riding for 25 minutes. I think my longest video was around that length, 25 minutes. Something out in Kamloops, riding some jumps. Something about maybe cracking a frame. Who knows? Hey, but I wouldn't be surprised if I start posting YouTube videos a little bit more frequently. And you know why I stopped? Is because it started to become a hassle. And it felt like a chore. That every time I go mountain biking, well, get your GoPro out, make sure the batteries are charged. Oh, put the chest mount on. Oh, is the angle right? Wait, hold on a second, guys. I gotta press record. Oh man, I didn't have it in super view. Or hold on, wait, hyper view. No, wait, I had it in linear. Ah, oh, dang it. Oh wait, my stabilization wasn't on. Dang, you know, all those kind of little things that just add up and just make it annoying to deal with. But then I realized you don't have to video every single time. Just have the GoPro charged, throw it on your chest, leave it in one mode and press record. That's good enough. I'm not any professional sponsored YouTuber that's expected to put out perfect content weekly or bi-weekly. I'd like to think of myself as more of a local mountain biker slash trail builder that has good information that can be shared effectively on YouTube simply with a GoPro and maybe a couple other shots. So if there's something I think that the community, especially in Chattanooga, is going to appreciate, some information that's useful to the mountain biking community in Chattanooga, I'll make a quick video of it. So if you notice, most of my videos lately, well, I mean, not that lately, honestly, but the last few videos I've been posting were of new trail systems opening, or just the new trail resurfaced, or things like that. Things like that, Bob. Which people are gonna find interesting, useful. They're not gonna find it entertaining, you know? And I've realized that is not my job at all. It's not my job to entertain you guys. That's Sam Pilgrim's job. That's Biking with Bobo's job. That's someone like Emil Johansson's job, or Jackson Goldstone's job, to impress you. So I'm not here to entertain. I'm not here to impress. I would say I'm mostly here to share information. Now, there is one other category that I like to think about on YouTube. There is, okay, dang it. So, okay, pushing your e-bike, dude. So we have 2 foot downs at this point. Well, I don't know if you count the steps between each foot down, because if you do, I have like 20 foot downs. But so there's 3, if not 4 categories that most videos on YouTube fall into. You know, broad categories. So 1, entertainment. 2 would be showing off or being impressed. I don't know how to categorize it. 3 would be information, learning stuff, just useful, just learning skills. And but finally there's 4, and I've kind of just somewhat recently realized this, is there's videos that are relatable. So for example, if you watch someone trying to learn a new skill, someone like Mike Boyd, right? It's inspirational, it's a little bit entertaining, but it's also relatable. So, well, I don't even know where I'm going on with this rant. Maybe I'm just trying to find random things to talk about at this point. But I'd say finding a good video of a bunch of mates just having fun in the woods, that's relatable, or at least you want it to be relatable. Maybe you're jealous of them having fun and you wish you could have fun. Dang. How no? Oh, I know I'm getting exercise. I'm in trail mode. Duh. I mean, I need to pop this thing back up into boost. I didn't come out here to get an exercise, although it is a nice side effect. I think it's good to have a once daily form of voluntary punishment, voluntary pain, something like a cold shower, something like a workout, something like a good amount of exercise. So this is 100% voluntary. Wasn't really planning on getting a workout, but it's a nice side effect. Oh, this side of the mountain's a lot hotter in the sun. I'll be excited to start descending down the other side. I'm not gonna put it in boost yet. No way. Even though I have technically 4 bars, it really isn't any more than 2. You get down into 2 bars, it cuts the power. You get down to 1 bar, it won't even allow you to be anything more than eco mode. Well, I think I'm gonna end up posting this video being unedited, which is completely ridiculous. I don't expect a single soul to watch the whole video all the way through. However, if you do, you're amazing and that's awesome of you. But come on, how long is this video gonna be? 45 minutes long? Maybe more? But like I said, it'll be good information. If somebody wants to put this thing back on 2x speed, I'll look through the whole trail, just check to see if they would have fun out here. Maybe they live an hour away, they see if it's going to be worth the hour drive to come out to Rocky Ridge Face, whatever it's called. They can do that. Anyways, I've kind of talked myself to death. I don't have anything else to say. Just talking to my GoPro like it's my weekly therapy session. Which, by the way, I don't have a weekly therapy session. That was a joke. That was a joke. Right! Okay, Sam Hogan. Okay, I'm gonna be quiet now. I'm gonna shut up for about 2 minutes and we're just gonna pedal. Okay? I'm not gonna talk to this stupid GoPro anymore. God dang! Thanks a lot, Jordan Boostmaster. You know why? He famously or infamously, I'm not quite sure, runs a Chromag Overture saddle on not only his downhill and dirt jump bike, but all of his bikes. Which, by the way, a Chromag Overture saddle is a dirt jump specific seat designed for dirt jumping. So, he claims that it's comfortable enough for all of his bikes. Well, after sitting in this seat for the last 30 odd minutes, I can tell you complete otherwise. And that my, you know what, is very sore. Now, I'm gonna have to agree with him on one thing though. Chromag Overture saddle, it's probably the best looking saddle for any bike. And for downhill and dirt jump, it's very nice because it's nice and narrow, out of the way, pretty slender design. But might have to go the Sam Pilgrim route with this one. Get myself an ergo seat. Is that what he gets? The ergos? I'm not even positive now. Oil slick ergo seat. Yeah. Crack 'em on your clock. It's crack 'em on your clock. Dang it, he's not even sponsored by Monster anymore. Briars. Okay. Maybe the trail maintenance is a little bit behind schedule. Hey. Do I see an opening up here? Do I see that we're almost back? Or back. Oh, I think there's a view out here. There's a little bit of a breeze too. Yes, sir. All right. Would you look at that? Not bad at all. Listen, Georgia. We're in Georgia. We're in freaking Georgia. This is a view for Georgia, man. George DiMaggio. Wow. That is not bad at all. At all. But I'm pretty sure there's a better view up there. We're gonna go check it out. Hopefully I still got the range to do this. 3 bars. 3 bars on top of the world. We'll see what happens. If I've lost 3 bars on the way up, I'll probably lose 2 bars on the way down. That'll leave me at 1 bar, which will leave me in eco mode, which basically means no power, and it turns you into a regular bike with the equivalent weight of a normal bike. Now, I think this is the way to go to the very top. Buzzard's Roost. That's why I thought it was called Buzzard's Roost. There is a Buzzard's Roost at the very top. That's the name of the Overlook. The actual mountain, though, I still can't remember. Was it Rocky Ridge? Rocky Road? Isn't that an ice cream? Yeah, you see that correctly. Eco mode. I'm getting a little bit nervous. I still want to have some power downhill. It's fun. It's fun when you have no speed limit to have a little bit of boost. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're getting an Eco Boost. I'm in my Ford Eco Boost powering up the hill. Dang. Why are you an eco? Oh. No energy. Okay, but can you imagine this the whole way in eco? Because the normal bike is even worse than that, probably. Oh my goodness. I'm almost there. Dang it, is this really gonna be unedited? That means I can't even take a break. Can't even take a break without feeling bad. You guys just get to sit there for a whole minute seeing nothing happen. All right, so 360 views. Yeah, not quite technic. Here we go. Yes, technically. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Here we go, man. I don't know what the elevation is. Maybe, oh, does it say somewhere around here? Elevation. I don't say anywhere. Elevation's probably, man, I've guessed elevation's 870, but I could be completely off. I mean, it could be anywhere up to 1500 and I wouldn't be surprised. That's a nice tree hanging out up at the top of the world, top of Buzzard's Roost. I don't see no buzzard though. A little bit of a letdown, I'd have to say. Yeah, this is not bad at all. This is nice. This is actually really nice. All right, well, enough of that. Let's get back to riding down the hill. Hopefully I still got some energy. More energy, more passion, more passion. Okay, shut up. Kind of hit my GoPro pretty hard back there. All right, well that is nice. That is really nice. This place is very underrated for me never hearing about, like no one ever talks about this place. And yet there's a beautiful view. And there's also beautiful trails. Man, this is pretty fun in itself, honestly. Oh! One little sneaky rock to take you out, man. Don't do anything stupid. That is pretty fun, man. Heck yeah. All right, I got my energy back now. Just I need a little bit of an adrenaline rush. If you can't tell, I'm talking really fast. That's probably because I'm excited. Oh yeah. Where are we going now? Dang it. I think that there's a trail this way. Okay, let's go. What does this say? Sky view? You know what? I'm gonna double check because I'm honestly not 100% sure. We're gonna go to Trail Forks here. Rocky Face Ridge, that's the name of this place. Rocky Face Ridge. Yeah, sky view. Sky view, here we come. We're not that far, honestly. We're already probably 2/3 of the way. Downhill, baby! Biking! Here we go. This thing's directional too. I don't gotta worry about no one. I don't gotta worry about hitting anybody. Oh, I should have hit what? There was a nice little rock jump there I missed. Oh, that is a rim destroyer right there. You could almost, dang, I thought this was downhill. Well, I'm a little bit assuming. Okay, We're going downhill yet. No. Yes, please now. Yep. Downhill, here we come. Another view. Maybe it's a huge drop. Whichever one you want to think about it as. Put this thing in a hard gear and let her rip. Let the thing eat. Okay, the high bars feel nice. I don't know why I didn't notice that earlier going down the backside of the mountain. I should have thought about it. Feels like that moto style, which I really don't know anything about, honestly. Oh, that is loose. Max's assegai are gripping up though. Okay. A little bit more of a traverse here. So far, the funnest section was definitely that backside of the mountain. But oh, full suspension's nice too. Jump. We're doing jumps. We are ripping through here. Climb. We gotta climb. Oh yeah. A little bit of break. Straight back into her. Let's pop this thing up and boost. Whoa, almost lost the front. Letting it eat. Oh, the one right way. Probably more than one way. More than one right way to go. Wow. I'm gonna say it again, this is a very underrated place. Never hear anybody talk about it. And it's freaking 30 minutes from Chattanooga. This place is only going to get more popular as e-bikes get more popular. That's probably the one thing that was stopping it. Because if you, say you get off work at 6 o'clock, you go home, have a bite to eat, it's already 6:45. You want to go for a bike ride? Forget it. At least not here. Maybe go to White Oak and get a lap in on Nutty Buddy or Cottontail. But an 11-mile ride in less than an hour? That's not happening. So this trail system probably only got ridden on the weekends. But, oh, hit the rim. I heard it too. These wheels apparently have lifetime warranty. User error, crash included. So, if I'm running way too low PSI, yeah, that's user error. And that's included. Oh yes, that was fun, dude. Now let's look, because you probably heard the ping. You heard the same ping, you know it. Right there. A little tiny scratch. Is that it? Let's check this side. No dents anywhere, dude. Well, race face turbine. That's what they're called. Why did I call them Era? Race face turbine wheels, EMTB specific. Beautiful set of wheels. Absolutely beautiful. I still got 3 bars. Could have left this thing in boost the whole time. Well, I might run a little more tire pressure in the future. A little more tire pressure, or I do have some cush for at home I could quickly throw in here if I felt a little bit ambitious, ambidextrous, amphibious. No, I don't feel amphibious or ambidextrous. I am feeling a little bit ambitious though. Jump! There's no jumps in it. There's no jumps in it. What's it called? Dang it. There's no jumps at Rocky Face Ridge. Oh yeah? Watch me. Jump! You can find jumps anywhere. Honestly, that's kind of the one good side effect of all these little pointy rocks is that if you keep your eye out, there's gonna be a couple that point upwards and you can do little jumps, little pops. More like coping on the edge of a skate park feature. Man. But if you ride out here, you're gonna get some good bike control of how slippery the surface is. You're gonna get a good feel for grip. You're gonna know right where the limit is. Oh, 2 bars. I got a red light. Roxanne, you don't have to turn on the red light. Rocks and sand. Rocks, sand. You don't have to turn on the red light. Jump there. Jumps everywhere. Now don't get carried away here, because things could go wrong in a heartbeat with how many loose rocks there are. Whew, we're drifting everywhere, dude. Bars feels good. Whoa! Looks like a lot of people have done that. Dang, I got something in my eye now. Whoa! Oh man, this is fun. Ah, you said that a million times. This is fun, this is fun, this is fun, that's fun. But hey, would I recommend? Absolutely. But there's a big caveat. There's a big if, there's a big exception. Make sure you have an e-bike. Don't even bother otherwise, unless you're like Greg Menard type fitness, or Richie Rude, or Usain Bolt. Nah. yeah, 100% recommend. Even just for the view. What's a beautiful view up there. It's a beautiful ride. There's beautiful facilities down here. It's just an overall wonderful experience. Living in the USA. Sunday, we're ripping down the way. Sunday, bud. Don't get carried away before you wreck yourself. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. Yeah, it's a nice place. All right, guys, well, the video is basically over. Oh, yeah. I should have remembered that rut was there from earlier. But like I said, this video is basically over. I'm just goofing around, getting back down to the parking lot. Anyhow, hopefully you found that trail. I'm out of breath. Hopefully you found this video at least somewhat informative. And if for some very odd and strange reason you actually enjoy it, well, that deserves a reward, you know. It deserves maybe a subscribe, or at least a like. But anyways, I'm back down here. Looks like someone's having a wedding. I don't know. I'm not having one anytime soon. Forget that though. Beautiful trail system. Wonderful ride. Would recommend 100%. But yeah, if you enjoyed the video at all, consider subscribing, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.